So, yeah, this happened. This right here happened. Yeah, uh, hmm, it's looking pretty likely we're going back to this game, boys. So we're gonna talk about Project Slayers, and also, yes, I just shared my private server code. What are you guys gonna do about it? What are you guys? What are you guys gonna do about it? Tell me that. What are you guys gonna do about it? Huh? All right. Uh, yeah. In other words, we're talking about Project Slayers today. A game that got me a lot of views, 700 actually. So I thought, why not cover this game again? Because like, why not? Uh, and I feel like this game has a player base that you're either gonna find some really good people, or everybody you're finding is gonna be bad. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go down a quick overview of this game because I quit the whole guide series. I'm not doing that. I quit a lot of my older videos, so I'm just gonna let you guys know any series that you have not seen uploaded to the channel probably within the past like month or so. I'm not gonna do again. Well, I don't really have another series, so like you're not gonna get like all the series that are gonna be discontinued. I sounded like I was, oh god, those times made me cringe, dude. Back when my voice sounded like a chipmunk. So yeah. So what makes Project Slayer so popular is a question some people might ask. I mean, number one, it's a Demon Slayer game, and those are either really bad on Roblox or just mediocre. This and Rogue Demon are the only other example. Sorry, Demon Fall stands. And yeah. And I'm gonna say this right now, it's gonna give me a lot of controversy. Uh, this game is better than Blox Fruits. But honestly, that's not really comparing it to much. I mean, the game, like, I have played Blox Fruits, and I have not enjoyed the game whatsoever. The game's so-called PvP is awful. It's quite actually just spamming moves. And the only and I'm not max level myself, right? I'm only like level 100 and yeah, I'm only like level 100. However, the game doesn't have any combos. The game does not have a singular combo. Okay, that's a lie. It has some combos, but the combos are more on luck based. Like they're luck based. So, yeah. Block should just for another video, guys. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Well, not in a little bit, in like another video. But Project Slayer is what makes it probably the best. I'm just gonna say it's one of the best anime game on Roblox, in my opinion. Uh, do not like that's my opinion. You could have a different opinion. Only other game this has competition with is Rogue Demon, but they're pretty different. So the PvP in this game, it's very good. I would say some of the best PvP of all time. Combos are fun to pull off. You actually have evasives that are built into the thing. So, and it's scaled by how much damage you have. I think it's scaled by how much health you have. And yeah. Another thing that makes this game good is boss farming. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's amazing, but very good for a. I would admit this game is a bandit beater, but it's not as horrible as some of the other ones. It's that fun bandit beater, the bandit beater that you have a new experience every single time you play. So I'm gonna go over the. Okay, next we have a community. Okay, I will admit the community is bad, horrible. I would say, I mean, it's not as bad as some other games, but it's pretty bad. You either meet teamers, which just team on random people, but whenever they actually face a good challenger, they just run away. So basically, every arrow user. Okay. And it's less repetitive than some other games. Okay, now let's go over like the cons of this game. Okay, first, big issue, and I'm talking big issue. FPS. Dude, I was averaging like at least like 80 FPS on this game before. I'm only averaging like 40, maybe goes into the 50s. Which I think a big FPS issue happened back in October, so yeah. Next thing is, okay, I went over this in my other video on this game. Like, and I'm not gonna go too in depth today here, but this game has not been updated for like a long time. Since like June, I think, was when update 1.5 released. I think it was either that or it was either June or July. I really don't know. Could have been August for all I know. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of what you want from an anime game, but I personally love this game. It's one of my favorite Roblox games of all time. But I'm not gonna go, like I said, I'm not gonna go in depth on the dev shit, because, like, come on. I made a whole video about that. And I keep repeating myself over and over again. Okay, what's next? Oh wow, is that it? Is that like all I have to cover? I mean, oh yes. I briefly mentioned something in my other video how BDAs, like humans, slayers and demons, are not balanced. Demons are just way more superior. And this is just because, like, I'm sorry, but like compare something like wind to ice. Ice has a counter. Only breathing in the game that has a counter is insect, and the insect counter, number one, is on insect. So yeah, and also the counter only works on basic hits. Ice counter works on anything in the game. Second is blood. Oh god, just nerf blood. You have to fix it. Like, fix its animations. I understand it's an old VDA, but you have to fix it, okay? Make sure the hitboxes are not broken. So, yeah. And I'm not gonna go here and say, oh, Slayers are horrible, they can't do anything against demons. It's like, Slayers can fight against demons, and it really is like a skill thing. But demons just like start with an upper hand. For starters, demons have 3 weapons. Slayers have 1 type of weapon. Now, an update does come this month, which I think there's been a lot of comments about that. They're gonna add Slayer armor, and I pray for the love of God, if the update does come, they add it. How it works is you can only equip it as a Slayer, kind of like the sun immunity thing that Slayers have. No, like demons have with the straw hat. And it works against demons and other Slayers. Well, it works against only demons. It's a way to give them more defenses. Also, all the BDAs in the game are reasonably good, except Arrow. But, like, okay, we're not going to talk about Arrow. The only thing Slayers have an advantage of over demons is their speed, or not really even their speed itself. It's not really their speed. It's more of the ability to go fast. And the demons already have some of that. War drums. Okay, listen, you have to remove Asteroid from Scythe, and also remove War drums from War fans. It's the only way, and add like some other ability. I like some other ability for that. Like, I don't know, with a Scythe, it's just like a big uppercut, like a big slice, kind of like Black Wind Mountain. It's like kind of like that. And with War fans, just add some kind of like, I don't know, just don't make it buff. Okay, I actually have a way to fix it. Make sure it only buffs, War drums only buffs your M1 damage. Not your BDA damage, just your M1 damage. The only way Slayers have that ability to do is if you use Heart of Blades, if you have the Rengoku clan, or Agatsuma if you have or Godspeed if you have the Agatsuma clan. Only 2 ways to even have a buff like that. But the buff's on like a cooldown, a long cooldown. So yeah. An idea for a Slayer weapon is kunai. Like, you know how okay, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but in the show they use kunai at some point in the Entertainment District arc. And I think it would be a good Slayer weapon. You keep Slayer. It would replace the fists, for example. It would replace the fists. And it's an only. I mean, yeah. You shouldn't be able to have. It replaces whatever fist you have. You can still use these, by the way. You can still use your clan skills, but I mean, what's the point of using regular fists for? Yeah, there's no point in using regular fists unless you're using clan skills with it. And and it would have a few moves. Unlock it a certain master or whatever. And the way you would actually unlock it is if you like talk to Tengen's wives or something like that. I don't know. You just talk to somebody like a kunai salesman, I guess. And the first move would be just like a barrage of slashes. Like similar to like the Scythe's Bloodlust move. Other way, and then the second move I think would be just like a jab to the neck that does like a little bit of damage, like a little bit of after damage, kind of like how the claws have like a certain move, or they can like do damage over time. It would work exactly like that, except that it would be a move. So yeah, that's pretty much all my ideas. Project Slayer is a great game. Recommend you all play it. My private server is open if you guys want to play it. Yeah. That's about it, guys. So, yeah. Hopefully this gets as much views as my... I'm gonna be honest here, this is caused by this. This right here. Yeah, this made me make this video. Not gonna deny that part. Alright, guys, I will see you next time. Do whatever. I really don't care anymore. Just, like... Okay, message... anyone who likes... okay, you know what? Next video is going to be a Block Streets video on how I think it's overrated. See you guys whenever that comes out. Bye.